Hello, friends. Grand Rising, good morning. There goes my phone, y'all. Hello, good morning. Grand Rising. How's everybody doing this morning? It's a beautiful day. 11:11. We're gonna make us some of that soup. Hi, David. Hello. Happy Veterans Day, guys. Happy Veterans Day. To everybody, we're gonna make some more chickpea, and I'm gonna use kalabasa, and try to keep the phone from not tipping over because it's probably gonna tip over. I don't have my I don't have a tripod. My tripod is too high, so it goes like way past over the counter. So we are going to dice this sausage up. It's going to be nice and warm for this kind of weather that we're in. Which last night, guys, I got to tell you something. On my way, I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes because I cannot contain myself with what I'm about to say. Hi, Razor. Welcome, guys. Good morning. So yes, I am at 9:22 a.m. Eastern time. I'm making dinner for later. The earlier the better, because that way I can get to do all the things that I need to do before I go to work. I do have a meeting like at 1:30, so I'm not going to be here. So I decided to go in a little bit earlier to go live this morning. But I'm so thrilled to tell you that last night when I was leaving work, and I'm the only person that witnessed this because there was no cars behind me. The sky was pitch black leaving work. And as I was driving home, I saw what you call a shooting star. It could have been a shooting star or a comet. I'm exactly not sure. All I know, it went up like a little light, and it had a tail. And the tail was red, white, and it had like a little bluish, kind of like a flame color. And it just went like this, like right in front of me. And I was just like this. I was like in awe, just witnessing all the glory, and that I had to witness it for myself because this is the second time I've seen this, guys. It's so weird because I've seen it, and it's not weird. It was meant for me to see. A couple months ago, leaving work, the same thing happened, but this was above where I work, that I actually got to witness it. And this time, it was only me, guys, just me, nobody behind me. And all I could see was that star, whatever it was. I don't know if it was a star, it was a comet. I don't know what it was, but it was beautiful. I don't know if you saw it, Bone. Hello, good morning. You like to drink water? Yes, water's good for you. Trying to see, catching up with the comments. But yeah, it was amazing. Like, I have never witnessed, well, this is the second time, like I said, that I have witnessed it. But it took me by surprise, guys, because I was there listening to music. Actually, no. I was talking to a friend of mine. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I see that just going across the sky. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, that's all I could say. Oh my God. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. You guys need to go out there because the sky at night, it's very, very active. There's a lot of things happening right now, guys. There's a lot of changes. We are, I do believe that we are connecting um, with Mother Nature. We are connecting with this earth, this new earth that we're entering, in this new era, and it's absolutely beautiful. Like I'm just like in awe. Oops. I'm making too much movement, guys. So my camera's like, let me see. Hang on. If I could just let it stay there. Just don't go anywhere. The problem is it moves because I have it's charging at the same time. So I have full charge before I go to work. So we're gonna saute this andouille sausage. What is it? Kalbasa or andouille? You can do andouille, kalbasa, whatever's on sale. I think I got this at Aldi's. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. You can also do chicken. Like, you don't have to use this. You can use steak or ground beef. I'm just using what I got. I think it was a BOGO sale. So yeah, it was Publix, I think. It was a buy one get one. So I got a smoked one, and I got a forgot what this was. So we're gonna add these two lengths in there, like really thinned out. Hi guys, good morning friends. How my gorgeous people doing here today? It is this morning. Let me tell you, I went to feed my chickens this morning. I thought my hands were gonna fall off with frostbite. It was so cold. And I had to turn that water hose to rinse their bowl because I wash their bowl daily. And my hands with that cold weather was like, I couldn't feel my hands. They were so cold. And I was wearing sandals. But I got in, I came home, and then I took a bath because I figured, yeah, when you take a bath in cold weather with hot water, it really warms you up. What keeps you cold is when you don't. So, yeah. What is that? Oh gosh, I need my glasses again. I'm sorry guys, I can't read these little tiny little comments. Hang on. I'm back. I got my Google Vision. All right, so it's Google Vision now. Google Vision. Let's see. Kubasi. What is that? Figure. I don't know what that means. Hi, Charlie. Great to see you again. You see, Glenn says, do the chicks give eggs? Yes, they actually do. They want to sit there and lay. But lately, they have been facing the sun, and all they want to do is dust bathe right where the sun hits it. Thank you, Charlie, for the heart. That's so sweet. Polish sausage. Yeah, this is what it looks like. You can use Polish sausage. This is, I'll tell you what. This is the, it's dripping. This is what that is. But it's very much similar to the Polish sausage. You can use any kind of sausage, of course, or you can even use beef, like ground beef or steak. Any kind of meat, really. For this stew, it would be wonderful. What I'm going to do, I'm going to saute it. I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning, not much, because then I'm going to take it out, and then I'm going to throw in my garbanzo beans, and I'm going to let them cook for about 35 minutes in my pressure cooker. Then I add back the sausage with onions and garlic and my thyme. You gotta have thyme because thyme makes everything better. Um, you you eat cold. What do you use? Yeah, the kalbasa, carbonosi. I've never tried it. Where can I find that? Is it a different type of sausage? Thank you for the hearts. Whoever's giving me hearts, I appreciate y'all. You guys are so sweet. Let's see if I can break this. There we go. I got garlic. So the garlic I get is from Publix. They have the best garlic. Sometimes they bring it from Spain. And sometimes it's from the United States. This is not a good one. Disregard that. So we are making a kind of like a stew like what we did yesterday. They loved it. My kids absolutely loved it. So Abby, my daughter, she was like, Mom, she was telling me this morning, that's all I had. I ate your sausage. I mean, your soup, not soup, but stew. She loved it. So this is for her. Today we're making chicken tenders with Checkers waffle fries, but this will be very hearty for this kind of cold night for my kids. But whoever wants to have the chicken, they can have the chicken. I'm telling you, this has so much nutrition, you really don't need anything else. Now, if you add to this potatoes, you can make it like really, really hearty. We're going to do 3 garlic cloves. You can add potatoes to this. And if you add potatoes, it just gives it more substance. It'll actually thicken your stew as well. So we're gonna, this is the aromatics, what I call aromatics in your cooking. The onions, the garlic. What is the temperature here? So we are, I believe, I didn't look outside, but I believe we're in the 40s. We were this morning. It's, of course, the sun is out now. It's getting warmer, but we are definitely getting that Arctic blast. As soon as the sun goes down, though, it feels so much cooler. Like, extremely cooler. Let me go get the onion. Gotta get the onion. And then I'm gonna have to get some more onions because I'm all out of onions. I use a lot of onions. This is a Spanish onion. You don't have onions? Sometimes I don't. I use ground onion powder, or you can use the flakes, onion flakes, if you don't have any, which is just dehydrated onion. But if you have the real stuff, use the real stuff. So this is a really fresh onion. Take the skins off. Terrible. How's it terrible? The weather? I actually like being cold rather than being hot. When you're hot, you're miserable. So this cold weather, hey, it's time to pull out that sweater you got in the back of your closet sitting there. That's a sweater weather. Sweater weather. Of course, a lot of you are in parts of the states that is snowing right now. I think California is snowing. I'm not sure, but all right, let me get a bowl. And I gotta stir this thing here, because if I don't stir it, it ain't gonna stir itself up. Ooh! Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's delicious smelling. Okay. I got it on sear. It's getting happy for me. Oh. No, 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 no. You're not doing this to me. You're not doing this to me, phone. You're not just giving up on me. Don't give up on me, phone. Do not. I know I'm making a lot of noise. So tell me, what are y'all making today? Is it cold? Is it snowing where you guys are at? Tell me, what part of the country are you guys at? I'd like to know. Sorry, I got this darn cable here across because I got to charge this. Don't you wish they had like wireless charging? Like we should by 2025 have this technology. Onions, then drop a sausage inside. Oh, Charlie. Yeah. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to render the onions and the garlic with the sausage. And then we're going to cook in... Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. But my phone is not liking being part of the show. And this cable's like right across. We got to come up with a better mechanism to hold this phone up. It feels like it's going to fall down again. Wow, that was a big onion. So onions and garlic are going to go down here. We're going to saute them. And then we're going to season it. And I'm going to add a little salt. Put a little pepper. And then we're going to, I'm going to add one of my favorite things, and I love to drink this, in water. I put it with key limes, cayenne pepper. And I learned this from a guy on Instagram. He's talking about all the benefits of the health Bible, like the things that you need to, foods you need to eat that are good for you and keeps us healthy. And this is one of them. So I'm like hooked to that recipe there. You can also find him on Instagram. He's on Instagram, Jacob's Link. He also sells a lot of his products. He is in Puerto Rico. And he sells a lot of his products too. He talks about the benefits of mineral salt and cayenne pepper, how good it is for the body and everything else. Oh, I'm going to add one more thing before I get caught with time here. We're going to add some thyme. Turn this off because I want to continue cooking on me. All right, here we are. We're going to add some thyme. About a teaspoon. We're going to crush it to release the oils. And then we're going to do the smoked paprika. Guys, I did good yesterday. So I did about 20 hours of fast. 20 hours. I just broke it this morning. I had like five of these, and I had my coffee. But I did 20 hours. 20 hours of fast. So that's pretty good. All right, so I added cayenne pepper, paprika, onions, garlic. Let me show you, because so you guys can see what's going on here. This is the throwdown. Oh, that yumminess, right? Now we're gonna take this out. We're gonna take it out and we're going to put the beans in there. As soon as I am done fixing my phone. Here we are. Hello, Chuck. Welcome, friends. So I'm going to take this out. Put it in this bowl. This is an antique bowl. I used to be an antique collector many years ago when my kids were little. So a lot of you should probably know what that bowl, from what that bowl is. But it's very, very valuable. And it's actually from Pyrex. This is like probably one of the first bowls from them. And they've got like little designs. You can see it. All right, so I'm going to take all this out. Oh my God, it smells so good. That thyme in there, look at that. Onions, garlic, sausage. We got paprika, smoked paprika. We got cayenne pepper. And now we're going to throw the beans in there. You can do white beans, cannellini beans. I'm going to throw my beans in there that I already washed. Make sure you wash your beans, guys. What am I doing here? Here we are. So yeah, we're gonna render it in that fat from the sausage. All those beans are gonna drink up all that juice. I'm gonna add a little more olive oil to it, and now I'm gonna cover it up with about 6 cups of water. It looks like it's a lot, but it's gonna go down as it cooks. So 6 cups of water, and it's gonna cook super quick. Again, if you don't like chickpeas, you can use cannellini beans, white beans. Any type of mild bean would be great here. Like a mild, probably, I've never thought of it. You may be able to use lima beans. I mean, not lima beans, butter beans. I promise you guys, this phone, it's not loving me at all. It's not loving me. I'm so sad that it's not loving me. So I'm going to cover it up like about that much. I pretty much eyeball it. This is a whole bag. You can most certainly use more. Oh, I'm getting really mad with this phone. Hubby needs to get me a holder. That's a personal question. What are we talking about? Thank you for the gifts. Oh my goodness, you guys. You guys, Jesus saved. Oh my gosh, you guys. You guys are wonderful. Let me look at these comments. Let me put my Google Vision. All right, we're going to cover this up really quick. All right? Boop, 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 boop. Let's cover it up. All right, here we are. So now we're going to add... Put this away. I got a clean house. Hang on. We're gonna put our little thingy, and this is just the most desperate time right here, because you have to wait about 35 minutes. 35 minutes is the wait time for this. You can also set it on meat stew or chili beans. Let's do chili beans. Perfect. I'm going to cover this up just in case there's a little intruder, pesky fly around. And then I'm going to wash this up. We do get intruders from time to time because we have chickens and we have cattle, and they're all attracted. They're all attracted to my kitchen. They love my kitchen. They can't stay away from it. Did you guys hear that plane? This is monk fruit. Did you soak your beans? Paul, yes. So I did not soak my beans, but I normally do. I do, but I did not do them yesterday. But the thing with Publix's beans, if you buy Publix, their brand, you don't even have to soak them. They cook in 30 minutes like butter, literally. They cook very, very good. I don't know if it's because they're fresher. I don't know, but they do. But yes, I always soak my beans because that gets rid of the what is it, like lectins in the skin of it, which they're not good for us. But when you soak them, it helps a lot because the lectins will cause inflammation in your gut. So it's important to do that procedure. But anything that you pressure cook, it'll get rid of the lectins. Trust me. What's your favorite baseball team? Baseball team. I don't have a baseball team. I'm really not into sports at all. I'm just wearing this because this is my husband's. He's got two of them. We both had one. Me and him got one. We went, one year we went with the kids to St. Augustine, and it happened to be that weekend was so cold, and we did not bring any sweaters or anything like that. So we went and got this at the store that they had. But yeah, he likes this team. He likes the Tampa Bay. You want to play with chickens, Glenn? Yeah, they're so cute and friendly. They got their own personalities. All of them do. RV lifestyle in the building. Hi, how are you, RV? Was he mad that he lost the World Series? I don't know. I really do not know. I don't think he's even looking at it anymore. Oh. Sorry about that. But yeah, let me go back to these comments. Jesus saved Javon. Thank you for that. Thank you guys. It just says on my end, you guys sent me a gift. Jesus, thank you. Jesus is Lord and the only way to heaven. We need to make sure that he's number one priority in our lives, in every area of it. Amen. Without him, we will always be left empty and miserable. God bless you and thank you. God bless you too. Mystery. Kiss me if I am wrong, but the earth is flat, right? Yeah. Well, I guess they call it flat, but is a, I guess the true meaning of it, it's actually a dome. It's actually a dome. So it is half a sphere, like half circular, and the rest is just like this, like land, because we're land. But we were taught differently. We were programmed to think differently. Talking about mind control, right? But yeah, it is not. It is actually a dome, but it's flat because it's, if you look at the horizon, if you ever looked out the ocean and stood there, you can see just complete flatness, like all the way around. There's no curvature to anything. Hi, Johnny. And it's actually in the Bible. It's mentioned in the book of Genesis and in the book of Enoch. Read the book of Enoch and the book of Genesis. A lot of people read the Bible like really, really quick and they don't really assimilate what it's saying. But in the Bible, it actually tells you that we are living under a firmament and waters above, waters below. When he parted the waters in the book of Genesis, he parted the waters. So they were not complete. They were not one whole entire ocean circulating. He parted them, you know, as above, so below. And so, yeah. So, I mean, hey, David. So you have, I mean, you can believe what you want to believe. But like I said, it's in the Bible. So everything that I'm telling you, you can look it up and research it yourself. Back door or front door? What do you mean? All right, I was going to make another coffee for me because I had a very small one this morning and I had to run out. So I'm going to hang in there for 1 second. I'm going to make a coffee so we can chat while those beans, they'll be done in like 30 minutes. And then we're going to add back the sausage in. And then we're going to add some spinach that we're going to tear in there. It's going to be really good. Really, really good. But you guys are amazing. I love this group, this crowd. We do get from time to time trolls. So please, the ones that are moderating my account, feel free to do what you got to do. And also, if you guys stick around with me for at least, you know, I got to be able to trust you. I'll go ahead and make you a moderator. I'm having phone issues. Yes. Can you hear me? Oh, no. I hope you guys can hear me and see me. Thank you, Jose. Obviously, you have never flown around the world. Obviously, you have never flown around the world. Then you can see it for yourself. You are believing in indoctrination, so you said it yourself. Yeah, I have never flown, but there's, I actually did when I was young. But there's a lot of people that drive airplanes, and they're actually showing people that it's not, we're not in a globe. The whole thing about it is, if you look at the windows in your airplane, they have a thick lens that is actually rounded, and it's actually created on purpose to make you think that you live in a circle, in a sphere. But I mean, just think about it, because a lot of it is common sense too. Can the earth, with all the people in it, the oceans and everything, okay, and the land, be held in space, somewhere in space, floating? It just makes no sense at all to me. I'm sorry. That's nice. Yeah, in our town, actually, they're doing, David, they're actually doing free airplane rides today for Veterans Day over here in our town. Wake and bake. What are you talking about? Okay, we're going to get you out if you're going to be rude. See, my phone didn't even like that. It's doing okay, Dream? Okay, good. Good. No. We're just chatting. We talk about everything in here. Everything from about food to your favorite movie to our creator, our beautiful creator. We're very open to speaking about everything. So I hope you are too. And I get to show you my chickens and my cows while we're at it. I'm going to get I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to get my piggy cup. That's the one I had, my piggy mug. I don't want to dirty another mug. I'm a mug person. So you guys, if you go into my house and you're going to go get some cups, there's really none. There's actually one, and it's a mason jar. I don't own any cups except for this one and another one that I have just like that. But my favorite are mugs. I love mugs. It's just, I'm a mug girl. I'm a mug chick. Because the Bible tells you so. Amen. And it is, because it's in the Bible. A lot of people don't read it though. It's so sad they don't. And I read it all this time. As a young child, I read it and I never thought, it never clicked on me. This is why I tell you, the Bible comes to life every single time you read it. Every single time. Because the things that you did not see before, when you open that book again, you see them. So it does. It comes to life. It truly does. That's the power of the holy word of God. And thank you, Edgar. Thank you. So I'm not going to prove you wrong. Prove you wrong about what? Porsche. The ice wall. So, okay. So if you go to Antarctica, see, this is the thing. Excuse me. There is a lot of hidden mysteries. A lot of hidden mysteries that they have been hiding from us for a very long time. Do you know that we have terrestrial planes? Oh, and by the way, I did paint that. I did this myself a couple years ago. But yeah, so what was I saying? There are terrestrial planes that you can see that, like, from an airplane above, you can see the shape of the giants the Bible talks about. Remember the giants in the Bible, the Nephilims, and they lived here on the earth. Well, just go, if you go to England and you go to their castle in England, do you see those big old giant doors that they had in these cathedrals? What do you think they were? Do you think that was just for show? Those big giant doors? They were telling you right there, we have lived with giants too. And I do believe God created many other civilizations that we do not know about because they have been hiding it from us. So all we know is the Old and the New Testament, right? Because that's what they wanted us to learn. But a lot of these books, they were removed from the Bible. When I can't pronounce the word, Constantine, am I saying it right? So read about this, research it for yourself. You really have to be willing to delete everything that you have known, that you have been taught since you were a kid, and reboot your mind again. Because it is only then when you will see the truth. Your mind is your own prison. So if you don't open it and you don't let God in, that light, you are not ever going to see it. But that's okay. If you don't want, I mean, you don't have to agree with what I'm saying. I'm just telling you the truth is out there and there is plenty of proof. More religious justification, not to investigate the world honestly. And see, this is the problem too. Doom. Hi, Isaac. Thank you, Isaac. Fossil giants. Yeah, exactly. Did you see that? Did you guys see those trees? It was brought to my attention by a teacher that where I used to clean. He told me, he says, have you looked into those giant trees that were left behind from before, like many years ago? And he showed it to me. It's a channel on YouTube that is called Giant Trees. And you can see how giant these trees were, and how they were chopped down. Well, this is in the Bible. Everything, it's in the Bible. It's actually happened. So, I mean, you just have to look. The problem is a lot of people are, they have been spoon-fed for so long. They want to be able to see things like right in front of their faces. If they don't see it, they don't believe it. They don't want to research. They don't want to look. No. They just set in their ways. And that's not good, because sometimes if you really want to be able to see things, to see the light, you have to be willing to step out of that box. That's what I'm trying to say, which is the programming box. The tell a vision box. Tell a vision. It's in the word. This is why I don't believe anything that I see on television. And actually, you know what's really amazing? I'm going to tell you this right now because I felt like I had to tell you. You don't understand how powerful we are as human beings, and how God is really, I'm sorry, I got to clean this out that fell. How God is really uniting us, like every single one of us. But I don't know if you're realizing, a lot of people, they're not even watching the news. They're not even watching things, channels and stuff that they used to watch and they used to believe for a very long time. They're actually looking for each other. They're looking for people like them that are reporting this. They're reporting the truth, and they're showing proof of things. So we are coming together, if you realize that, versus maybe a couple years ago, we were so separated as a country and as a nation, and we're actually coming together. And it's because of people speaking up about things, showing the proof, and basically doing it with love, which is what needs to be. True love, true agape. Noah and his family were giants. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think it was, I don't know if it was Noah. I'm trying to think which one it was. They lived to, I think it was Noah. He lived to about 400 years, the Bible says, in the book of Enoch. 400 years old. Can you imagine? The normal people, like normally us, we get to maybe live to like 60 years old. If you do live to 90, hey, God bless you, because it doesn't really happen. It doesn't, because, then you start wondering, why can't we get to 200, 100 years old? Why can't we? When we can, we have the ability to, because we're spiritual beings, and not because of that too, is because our DNA is eternal. Remember, we were created in God's image. So that makes us very powerful beings. And why can't we make it to 200 years old without flopping over? The reason why, I'll tell you what's the reason. I had to try my coffee. Oh, so good. Oh my gosh, so good. Mm. So I had the hazelnut cream. Um, the reason why, you want me to tell you the reason why? The foods that we're surrounded by. The whole industry, everything from the foods, from the restaurants, everything around us is made to destroy us, guys. From your potato chips, your drinks, your fried chicken, your hamburgers, and the fast food places, all that junk. On top of that, add synthetic colors, dyes, and oils, all synthetic oils that you can probably power your vehicle with the oils. That's how synthetic and bad they are. Have you guys ever grabbed a bag of chips, like any bag of chips, torch it up? You will see how long it stays with flame. You'd be surprised. You're basically eating oils. That's all you're eating there. But this is the reason why our bodies get weak, we age, we get all kinds of issues, chronic fatigue, all kinds of issues, foggy minded, because of what we're exposed. And we're exposed in every single way. We're exposed in our water. They are contaminating our water. They're contaminating our air. They're contaminating our skies. Everything around us, it was made to destroy us. So this is why we need to make better choices so that we can live long life. But don't you worry. God is in control. If you live a stressed life, anything is possible. If you live, yeah, exactly. If you live a stressed life, but what makes a stressed life? What creates a stressed life? Two with fries. The world we live in. It was designed, created for us to be stressed. It wasn't created for us to have peace and joy and enjoy our family. Nope. How many of us have to work 2 or 3 jobs to put food on the table and don't ever have time to see our kids or talk to our kids or be with our kids? How many of you can sit on the table and have a TV dinner with your kids? It used to be before the norm, but long time ago. But now today, we're so far from society, from being normal, that the new normal is just work to survive, to feed the machine that is enslaving us. Wakey, wakey. That's excellent, David. Beef tallow. Beef tallow is the way to go. I have yet to get some. You can also make your own beef tallow with rendered beef fat. You can save it and you can cook with it. You can do that with chicken too. But beef tallow is the best. Actually, Costco sells beef tallow. If you cannot access beef tallow, you can use olive oil, coconut oil. They're very good fatty oils. I use coconut oil for everything. I even brush my teeth with it. It's amazing. What else? What else? What else? Coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil. All these oils. Why do you think they're so expensive? They don't want us to have it because they're so good for us. So the bad oils are super cheap for you to find. You can even buy them at Dollar Tree. But that's the whole thing. Yes. Can you get something off your chest? It depends. I mean, we can't come in here rude. So just be nice. Debonair, Fairfoss. Let's talk about... What? What she is talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't even understand. I can't make it up. Oh my gosh, you guys. Thank you, David. Um, gosh, I feel that energy, don't you? Whenever somebody says something negative or hateful, you feel it. It is a feeling, like you feel that energy. You use coconut oil on your feet. Yes, it's very good for your feet, your whole skin, your hair. If you do a hair mask with coconut oil, it's very good for your hair. I have told, what is it? People that cut hair cutters, like people that cut hair, and they don't like it because it takes them off, from the synthetic products that they sell, that they want you to have, that they make commission from. But it's actually very good for you. Coconut oil, you can use it for everything. If you mix it with a little bit of baking soda, and what they call that, the essential oils, you can use it as a deodorant. True fact. You can even use key lime as a deodorant. You went to your coworker's house yesterday and you saw, oh gosh, ooh, that's kind of gross. I would have left too. Um, it doesn't even know what insufferable means. Hi, thank you. Please here. Imagine getting lectured about economics by, what are you talking about? He doesn't even know what he's talking about because I have a job. He don't even know what he's talking about. You see what I'm saying? People like that. Like, I just don't understand. They just want to they just want to be right, and it's not good, guys. We all make mistakes, but guys, you don't know me, I don't know you. We're getting to know each other. So how are you saying that I am jobless? You don't even know me. Yeah, don't feel bad because if he had cockroaches like that, oh God. Mm. I can't deal with those things, guys. I can't. If I ever see one at work or anything, I call someone to get it because I can't. I just cannot. Um, my job is to sit here on YouTube. How's that my job? Oh my God. You're so funny. That's funny to me. That's my job. Oh my goodness. Hello, Eloy. Hi, Alex. That's why he's trolling. Yeah, well, maybe that's why he doesn't have one. That could be the reason. Ouch. Gonna get coffee. See ya. Okay, we'll get some coffee, Glenn. Cheers. So yeah, so I mean, that's what we were talking about. What were we talking about? Tallow. Um, there you go. I'm not even gonna explain myself because he's literally just being rude. This thing might. All right, let's see if that works. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the bad vibes. They're gone. Vampires are gone. I think they are. They're gone. Do I need a young horse? Oh my gosh, these comments, guys. State of the world today. It all depends. Whatever is, you see what I'm saying? They're not even. What does a horse have to do with the conversation? Like, please tell me. Um. Hi, Karen. Do I look like a Karen to you? These are probably young kids too. They're off school. They're trolling the YouTube feeds because they have nothing to do. Oh my gosh. I have to get a better screen protector for my phone. You see that? I got to get a better one. It cracked. So I got to get this off. Just hold it. Okay. Do anything. All right, let's see if that works. Sorry about that, guys. I had to get rid of some people, and I had to even remove my screen protector to do so. Let's put it back. I gotta get a better screen protector. The ones in Walmart, they really suck. They don't work very well. They move. They bubble up. It's terrible. I gotta get a better one. I literally dropped it for like, it was a small drop too, and it cracked. The same day I changed the cover. I'm sure he will. Hi, KV. 1 + 1 is 2. Yeah, 1 + 1 is 2. So, yeah, so I was born in 1981. Yes, I am 44 years old. Just turned in October. I'm just going to ignore the comments. I'm going to ignore those people because I just don't have the time for that. Not today, Satan. Not today. My beans are going to be ready soon. I can smell them. Oh, thank you, Lucky. See, we get high vibes, happy vibes, love vibes. I like that. Really? No, I'm talking about the screen cover. The screen protector cracked. Do you have a screen protector in yours, David? Hello, Amado. How are you? So I have, what's the word? I have confirmation. That's the word. I'm losing it, guys. I'm trying, what it is, I'm thinking too fast. I have confirmation that from sources from Spain that that Trump basically told the Cuban regime that they have to the end of this month to straighten up, or they're going to be gone because Cuba cannot take it anymore. They really can't. So, on that note, I'm very happy because if that happens, which it will, and I think Trump is using also Marco Rubio that he's got there as his secretary. So he's able to work with him more directly. That means that we will be able to do humanitarian work because we will be able to help and assist a lot of people that are in need. And I believe Cuba is going to be rebuilt again. It will. So that is going to be phenomenal. I'm so, so happy. Like when I heard the news, I was like so, so happy. Wow. Do you have an iPhone, David? Because I don't even want to take the risk to not put a cover on it, like a screen cover, and drop it. I'm terrified. Yeah, 2028, baby, and he's gonna finish what he started. Mm-hmm. You just wait and see. Um, have a great day, Wolf. Yeah, I did too. I did too. Um, 6, 7. Oh, you have an Android, that's why. Yeah, Androids may be a lot stronger than the iPhones. No, I'm not a Jew. I don't practice any religion. I just practice God. I believe in God. I read the word. I connect with him. I talk to him every single day. He walks with me every single day. Yeah, I do. I curse. I mean, see, Castro's is passed on. And you know what's actually very ironic? He died the day that Trump became president. This was back in 2016 when he was elected. The next day, that's when they said that he had died. Very ironic, isn't it? No, not Jewish. No, 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 no. My sister is, and her husband, but I'm not. Trump is going to serve a third term because is that a good thing or a bad thing, KB? Um, the case is made out of aluminum. What case you mean? Your phone case? Trump is going to serve a third term. Believe it or not, he's going to be a wartime president. He is a wartime president right now. He is our commander in chief of the military, guys. He is already. Do you remember 2016? Let's go back. Let's go back to the first inauguration that occurred in Washington, D.C., when he swore on the Bible, right? Melania was there. there was hundreds of people that day in his inauguration. I don't know if you guys remember that day. He had the military behind him. Optics are important. You have to look at everything, guys. He had the military behind him, and on one side was the what I call JAG, which is the military um, I'm trying to think of the word. Not the judicial military, the military, basically. The ones that do the tribunals, the tribunal military. And then the other side was his military. Right behind him, and he said these words that I'm about to say. He said, "This is not just any presidency. We're not switching power from one president to the next." He said it very clear in 2016. Instead, we are taking the power from Washington, D.C., and giving it to you, the people. He said it. What do you mean? What do you think that meant when he said that? What that meant that from that day forward, you were going to be in charge. There was no more corporation. The Corporation of the United States, Inc., dissolved. No more. Plus, automatically, right after that inauguration, he did a executive order. But you have to look at it's in the website. I don't remember all the executive orders, but he did do an executive order to free us from the Corporation of the United States. The United States Corporation that had been running from all these crooks. They own the central banking system. They own everything. Own IRS. All these three-letter alphabet companies, or whatever you call them. But he's been saying it for a long time, guys. Even in his rallies, he's been saying it. He's been saying, these people for far too long have taken advantage of us and have done it for their power, for their well-being, not yours. He said it many times. He's all about peace around the world, and that's what he's going to do. And this is what he's doing right now. And believe me, guys, when all this is done, and I do think it's coming very, very, very soon, if not today, it's going to be before Thanksgiving, let's just say, because they're already talking about the $2,000 and all of that. But when all this is done, we are going to be free. And not just free, the whole thing. I mean, I'm talking about the judicial system, everything. They're going to get rid of everything that has been tying us to the corporation. It's no longer going to be. It's going to be voided. It is what it is. So we're going to be able to go anywhere. We're going to be able to travel anywhere you want to with our quantum ID. We're all going to have quantum IDs, and we're going to be able to travel anywhere we want to, because we're not going to have to be worried about restrictions, and you're not going to need a passport anymore. So that's very, very good. Very good. He's freeing us from everything that have been enslaving us for so long. Um, including our debt collectors, all these credit card companies, and everything. The case is made of, yeah. What really were they hiding from the public, or is it a big coincidence? What do you mean, were they hiding from the public? Explain. You were happy to be born in the 90s, and I'm able to be blessed to have Yes, I am too. I am too. Live, love, and yeah. I was born in the 80s. Um, I'm a little older than you, but I also got, well, I didn't because I was when Bill Clinton, because I came here in the 90s. Remember the whole scandal with Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky? Oh my God. Um, may they rest forever in grace and peace. Yeah. Amen. Amen. Live, love, and laugh. It's he could serve a third term illegally by being elected as Speaker of the House. Yep. Then a new Republican president, VP. Okay, so yeah. So this is the thing. The JAG stands for Judge Advocate General, basically. Yeah, exactly. So basically, what happens is when we go back to the Constitution, see, I'm still learning all these things because remember, guys, I'm not from here. I was born in Spain. So I'm still learning a lot of these things, but you guys can teach me this. So the Constitution, if you're going by the law of the land, which is also known as the natural law, there is no such thing as a judicial system. There's no such thing. So, with that being said, any judge or policeman, anybody that does not abide the Constitution that they swore oath to, they can be removed. If they do not show transparency, they could be removed from their position. That's under the law of the land, which is where we're in right now. He signed it. I don't know if you guys saw that. He signed, this was like what? Was it last month, October, or the month before? He signed that. So you can see it. It's official. So we are no longer with the Corporation of the United States Inc. It's dissolved. Therefore, we don't owe them anything. Remember the whole thing with the money, the what they call that? Oh, can't think of the name now. That we owe trillions of dollars to. It's going to be dissolved because we're no longer part of the corporation. Plus, plus, treason. They committed treason. All these people committed treason to our country. So guess who's in charge? We the people. We are in charge. That's what Trump was trying to say in the 2016 election when he swore an oath. He was basically telling us that because they committed treasonous acts, they're no longer, they're going to be voided, non and void. They're not going to be no longer ruling. Let me see. Exactly, he does. And this is what a lot of people need to see. And we need to pray for humanity. We need to pray for the world, guys. This is not just about Trump, it's about humanity. We all have been enslaved to the system. We've all been told you got to pay your taxes, okay? To survive, you got to pay your credit cards. We've all been told that, guys. We've all been enslaved to the system. That is a machine. They're literally printing money out of nothing. That's what they were doing. They were printing out money out of nothing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Jason. Yes, the national debt. That's what I was talking about. Thank you. You brought up that word. It's going to be erased. It's going to be erased because all of that was part of the corporation of the United States. All of it. So we don't owe nothing. We're restarting because we are going to a whole different financial system, which is called quantum financial system. And you can research this. And actually, this was started back in 90 something, I believe. And actually, this is what our, Kennedy wanted for us to go to, which is, the gold and the silver. But we never were able to do it because of the assassination. So basically, what Kennedy started, let's just say Trump is ending. So he is going to make it. So, which means we're all going to go into the QFS, which is a quantum financial system, and under the Jisara Nasara law. So, we're going to have over 1,000 years of peace. 1,000 years of peace are coming, guys, in the golden era that we are going. I can't. I'm so excited. I'm like twitching. That's how excited I am because I'm feeling it. Like I'm literally feeling this. Um, so you don't think they're just gonna no. So what Trump was doing when he went to all these countries and with the president of Korea, Asia, he went to Malaysia, different places. He was basically agreeing on what he is going to be doing because everybody is going to be under the Jasara Nasera, the whole world. We're all going to be part of this beautiful system, which means nobody is going to be left behind. Nobody. And I do believe with the Jasara Nasera, we're going to be getting, it's going to be universal income. So you can research that too. Universal income. No, I'm not on Twitch. I'm just here on YouTube. But yeah, so there's a lot of things. A lot of people can't see these things. So this is why I'm out here, letting you guys know because I do not know why they're not letting people see this information. You just have to really look for it and research. Question everything, guys. Question everything that you have been taught. Remember, we are sovereign beings in this planet that God put us in. And we were born free because He brought us here free. So we don't owe anything to these crooks. Nothing. SPTM. To adjust my medicines. Yeah, I'm crazy, right? Well, like I said, the truth will set you free. And you guys are going to be seeing this. It's going to happen. It's really going to happen. Who wouldn't want to benefit from this? Truly honest. The ones that are mocking people and they're mocking me, I don't got no time for those people. I really don't. Because we're going to be living great times, guys. Great times. It's going to be heaven on earth. Literally heaven on earth. What he's trying to do, he is freeing us from everything. Everything. And he's getting rid of the people or what you call it? Basically, communist parties and all these people that have been enslaving us for so long. He's getting rid of it. He's literally getting rid of it. So why can people see this? Like, I don't understand. Like, why wouldn't anybody want to be free? Do you want to pay your taxes? Do you want to owe debt? Do you want to pay your cards? I mean, literally, who wants to live like that? I don't think anybody wants to. Who wants to spend more time with their families, work less, enjoy life? Yeah, if you want to, go ahead. You can pray for me. Um, yeah, it's done. The IRS are done. I've been saying this for like a year. I've been saying he's going to get rid of the IRS. He's going to get rid of the IRS because we're going back to the common law. So if you read the Constitution, it's not even in the Constitution of the United States. I'm gonna have to show you all the executive orders that he signed, because a lot of people, like, truly, they don't believe, because they don't read, they don't investigate what's happening. They just want to be spoon-fed all this. They don't want to research, they don't want to look. But it's on the website, and I'm going to post a website so you all can look. If you want to be more clear about this, follow, if you're on Facebook, or yeah, I think he's on Facebook only. Follow Derek Johnson. Rattle Trap is his name, 1776. Follow him. He is an ex-veteran, also a country singer, one of the best country singers I've known. Like, I like country music, but there's, a lot of them that I don't care for too much. But he is an amazing country singer, and not just that, he is a patriot, and he speaks the truth. And he was a veteran. So look it up. He has lots of videos. He's constantly waking people up about this, and he's showing people the executive order. See, he knows the executive orders like the back of his hand. Like, he'll tell you the numbers and everything. Follow him. If you haven't, this is the whole thing, why people cannot see things, because they're not following the right people. Make sure you follow the right people, because if you don't, then you're going to miss out on the truth. You're going to miss out. So quiet the noise so that you can focus on the truth. The reason is because Nasiri, he is using, instead of the IRS, he is using what's called ERS, External Revenue System. So it's going to be different, meaning he's going to get that money that we need for roads, for anything that we need. Let me go check on the beans. He is going to get it from the External Revenue System, which is the tariffs. And he's been saying it. Every day he says it when they interview him, when he gets off the plane. How's the tariffs doing? Oh, we're getting billions and billions of dollars. He says it all the time. Literally, he says it. So this is why a lot of people are military included, and all these people releasing the air. During this whole entire government shutdown, they're still getting paid. You ever wonder why they're still getting paid? Come on, you can know. You know this. Because of the tariffs. He's been saying it. There are billions of dollars coming in every single day. What's he telling you? They're getting taken care of. So we're getting taken care of. Our roads are getting fixed over here in Florida, because we do need our roads fixed. And things are happening, guys. Things are happening. You just have to look and research and have faith and get off the negativity and open your heart to this, guys. Really do. Like, pray that God removes all the veil and you are able to think clearly, because the devil is really trying to block you guys. And he's working very hard on dividing this nation. But we must not let that happen. We must not. I'm sorry, I'm setting up these beans. Uh you want who wants fair tax? Oh, by the way, you guys, I gotta tell you this one. Also, if you follow Patriot Rattletrap 1776, please follow Alex West, also known as Big Daddy. He's actually on YouTube too. TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. He's a Canadian patriot, but loves this country and loves Trump. Um, he was saying on his one of his videos, he was talking about taxes. So what's going to happen is we are not going to pay any tax when all this gets done, the switch over to the QFS. We're not going to pay no taxes on any items, any essential items, meaning like food, clothes, things, basic things that we need. You will not pay no taxes. You're only going to pay taxes on high ticket items that come in. And it'll be like a 14%. But that's about it. Everything else, it's going to be tax free. So that's good news. No, there's lots of people that have gone to the IRS building itself, and it's completely shut down. Completely empty. Empty, gutted out building. Completely. I do not know if they're going to be putting in, probably they'll rebuild it into the ERS and they'll have people managing it like they were doing with the IRS. But the IRS is completely done, banished, done. Actually, our Governor DeSantis has been saying it for a very long time, and he always says it in the speeches. He talks about the IRS and talks about why would you want to be taxed for something that is yours. He says it over and over and over. It's true. I'm telling you, go look for yourself and look for the executive orders that he passed on and everything that's been done already. So you can see, you can look for yourself. You can research this stuff, guys. You don't have to believe me. Look for it. Research. Go the rabbit hole. I think it's called, you can Google it. Go to executive orders signed by the president, maybe, and it'll pull out a website. And I forgot the name of the website. Or do you know the name of the website, David? I don't remember. I would have to look it up on my iPad. But you can look it up. You can look it up. That way you guys can stay. I think it's congress.gov. I think that's the site. But you can look it up for yourself and you can see everything that is happening as it's happening. And actually, he gave out a lot of executive orders right before we thought Biden was the winning president. He put out an executive order then when he left. I don't know if you guys remember that. And that executive order was basically for the military to take charge of the government. So we have been under military law since then. Of course, now that, he ran and won again, but we still been under President Trump. Because if you look at the his hat, it says 45-47. It's a military operation that we're in. Okay? And this was all done, all created by design, okay? For to free not just us, the people, but to rescue the children. This is all about the children, guys. Do you know how many of these crooks in power were human trafficking kids? Do you know that? Does anybody know that? Do you know that our military is so big and so strong, and they're fighting every single day? Even when you're sleeping, they're fighting every single day, these forces, these demonic forces, and they're destroying underground tunnels where they have these children. But just think of this. Just like we have bad guys, there's also good guys. And the good guys have always been around. They have always been around. And so these are the ones that have been trying behind closed doors to make an end to this, basically. So look at this. Look at this thing. You smell it? Smell-o-vision. Smells so good. So yeah, they have been putting an end to this. They have been spreading the word, number one. And number two, they've been, along with Space Force, they have been taking care of this. So they have been, even our tunnels. Do you know there was underground tunnels that went from all the way from here all the way to Canada? Seriously, just like there were underground tunnels in the White House, under the White House. This is why he's redoing the left wing and doing it a ballroom. What do you think it is? Because there was a tunnel underground there. A big, big tunnel. This is where they were trafficking kids, guys. Open up your eyes. We have been doing this for a very long time. And not just in America, all over the world, they've been doing this. Why do you think now in schools they're actually teaching kids about this, about human trafficking? Why do you think? What do you think? So that they can know the dangers of it. And this is important that everybody knows. So this whole thing was created for the children, to enslave humanity, and not just that, get rid of evil. Get rid of these people. I'm gonna add this back in there. To get rid of these people, they have been in power for so long, hurting our kids. There's certain things I cannot say, but I'm gonna let you do the math and read them for yourselves. But if you're looking at sources that are fake, you're never going to find the truth, okay? You need to really look and search. Open your third eye that God gave you, your pineal gland. And once you open that pineal gland by eating right, drinking water, exercising, you will be less foggy. You will literally understand everything that I'm telling you. You will. It'll come clear to you. But you need to do this, guys, because we have been programmed for so long to believe that we need to be killing ourselves working. We don't need to spend time with our kids to just pay bills. We're just basically living. We're not living, really. We're living to pay. Happy Veterans Day. Good morning, Melon. Oh, you had Arby's. Nice. Destroy my toilet. Demonic forces destroyed. They destroyed your toilet, oh my lord. Space Force, yeah. Wasting time. This is the whole thing that he does like this. Trump, he always does this. And then you'll see Eric Trump. He'll do the same thing. What do you think he's doing? Like, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, he is a what do they call that? Mason. He's a Mason. That's the top of the spear. The top of the spear. The Space Force. He's literally telling you. Yes, the left wing. I don't know. The left, right wing, whatever. But you can see it for yourselves. It's actually on X. All that information, you can see it. How they're reconstructing it. How he's redoing even the bathroom inside the White House. That was all green. It was like a greenish color. Let me show you. It was kind of like this. The bathrooms, the presidential bathroom in the White House was this color. The curtains, everything were that color. And he's bringing it back. He's restoring it. And it's like a marble, kind of like a stone color. It's really pretty. You can see what he's doing. If you go to X, you can see the before and the after. Space Force. It's not funny, but this is what it is. It's what's called a Space Force. Am I saying it right? It's Space Force, right? It's the ones that control the trying to think, the air military, what they call that. Lily! Yeah, president of the galaxy. Well, you're gonna see. You're gonna see what's to come. A lot of good things are fixing to come, guys. A lot of good things. I'm telling you. I'm praying for humanity. I'm praying for everybody to come to light, to really see things for what they are, and to let go of all the bad. We have had way too much negativity for 8 years. And we have experienced a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, separation, anxiety, all these things. But we need to let go. This chapter in our life is done. We are entering a new chapter, a new world. Come 2026, even before then, we're going to be entering the golden era. So we need to stay focused, stay blessed, stay positive, guys. Stay high vibrational. Do things for yourself. Get out there. Lay on the grass. Ground. Drink plenty of water. Hydrate. Do something you like. Listen to music. Do whatever you like. Whatever makes you feel happy. Paint. Draw. Whatever you like. Dance. Do it. I'm putting in some spinach there. A little more. Oh my God, this smells so good. I'm gonna turn it off because this is done. And then, oh my Lord, this looks amazing. Let me show you. Look, so this is what I'm, hey Brooke! This is what I'm making. The same thing I've made yesterday, the chickpea stew. This is like take 2 because my daughter loved it. This is all she ate. She likes chicken tenders, but she much rather have this. And it's so cold. Who doesn't want this like right now? Because it's so cold. So if you don't have spinach, you can use kale. Kale is pretty good. Cook your beans, guys. A lot of people are not eating beans these days. Hey, Brooke. Let me see. I'm going to take this board out of here. And then I'm going to put my knife away. Hang on. Gotta put my knife away. Because I got to start getting ready for that meeting I have today. Where are we at? Here we are. Here we are. And I made chicken. So let me show you what I made, guys. Chicken, chicken, chicken. You just woke up. Oh, good morning. Good morning. 8 years would include Trump's last term. How are you feeling, girl? Chicken. And then I did this. Checkers waffle fries. And my dinner, it's done. I don't have to worry about a thing. Better. Oh, good. That's so good. I've been praying for you. Guys, y'all, you need to pray for Brooke here. Walk by Faith. She had a minor cold. My father-in-law, actually, he's been with the flu these past couple days. We need to pray for each other, guys. So hopefully you'll be way better by the end of the week. It normally takes about a week. So where am I going? What am I doing? Oh, I'm looking at the time. Okay, I'm going to have me some of that soup. Because by the time I come back tonight, it's not going to be here. And I'm not going to eat at that time. So this is my last meal, because my only meal, because I've only had coffee and 4 almonds. So I haven't had much. But I'm going to eat this and then I'm done for the rest of the day. This is all I'm going to have. I haven't been that hungry lately either, so I don't know. Cold weather really gets rid of my hunger for some reason. Oh my gosh, look how pretty this looks. Doesn't that look beautiful? And you can grate some Parmesan cheese. Probably be good. So good. Can't wait to have this. You have off today? Nice. Temperature here, let's see. Is David still here? I don't know. It's 69 degrees. We're at 69 degrees right here. Hello, hi. Trying to see if I can clean my counter real quick. I'm going to clean my counter, guys. Clean my counter before I eat some of that soup. Amazing soup. Tastes so good. Can't wait. I can't wait. I think I'm going to put on mine a little bit extra cayenne pepper. Why not? Hang on, let me check these clothes real quick. All right, I'm back. I had to put my sheets in the wash because I wash them every week. So I had to put my sheets in the wash. So they're now in the dryer. And we're going to have us our soup. And we're going to enjoy this beautiful day that's ahead of us. And this week, it does, isn't it? Doesn't that look good? Your books are overdue. What do you mean? A year's will include Trump's last term. Yeah. So he's gonna finish his term. And then after that, he is basically he's gonna retire. And so I believe he's going to be the Galactic Council. Like literally, he won't be president. It would be what they're saying is going to be John F. Kennedy Jr., the president, after his term. Thank you, Mark. But I'm not really a genius. I do make a lot of mistakes. Trust me. I'm a walking mistaker. I'm not perfect. Trust me. Let's have some soup. You hear that plane? You hear the plane? Oh my God. Ooh. Spicy. So good. Anyways, guys, I love you all. I appreciate for you. We had a nice conversation today. Thank you guys for following me. No, Robert Kennedy is not John F. Kennedy. I'm talking about John F. Kennedy Jr., the one they thought was dead. Yeah. Let's just say a lot of the people we thought that were dead are actually alive. So they faked their death for a reason. Ooh. Yummy. That sounds good, cranberry. Hi, Louis. How are you? So I'm going to get off here because I'm going to finish my delicious soup here. And I'm going to leave you guys with that thought. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please feel free to subscribe so you get notified whenever I come on in the morning. You'll get that bell and just hit the bell and then you get notified that I'm on. Because a lot of you, when I go live, you're like, oh, I don't get it. I don't get the notification. Check your notifications because you're probably not subscribed. So please subscribe and I will see you guys tomorrow with better news. I love you, friends. I hope you guys have an amazing day.